My name is Francis Bekele. I'm from Ghana. I was working with a mining company in Ghana, and then I had a problem, which within my lungs, I was not able to breathe well. And then also when I'm doing a little bit of work, I get tired so quick, and walking even a short distance was a very hard thing that I could not do it. So a friend of mine who lives in the UK visited me in Ghana and then introduced me to a company in Germany, a consultant that they will be able to help me with the disease that I've had, which my medical report and other report from the doctors were given to them, and then they started my process. And after that, I went to Germany for the treatment. I think so far it has been 80 to 90% good, because before I was always having short of breath. With a little walk, I can't breathe well, and sometimes they have to put oxygen on me. It happened almost about 5 or 6 times whilst I was in Ghana. I was admitted in hospital several times in a hospital called Agogo Presbyterian Hospital. So it was that place where I was being treated for the past years. It was so hard for me walking, doing anything. With the little thing that I'll try to do, I feel tired so soon. And then also, I was always having a short of breath, which was not allowing me to go to work or to do anything. When I was diagnosed with a sickness, they told me that there is a treatment over there, but they started a treatment that they could do in Ghana. But it was a friend who told me that he knows about that um, sickness that I'm going through. If I don't seek for advanced medical attention, I might pass away or die. So it was the friend that encouraged me that he can introduce me to someone, a consultant in Germany for them to help. But in Ghana, I had lost hope because it keeps on coming. I keep on going to hospital and they keep on giving me the drugs that they were giving me, but it was not helping, honestly. When I arrived in Germany for the first time, I was taken to laboratory to do more investigation about what was wrong with me, and treatment was good. I had more knowledge about what I was going through, which I did not have that kind of information when I was in Ghana. But when I got to Germany, they explained it further for me, and I got to know what was wrong with me. And I was encouraged that I will be well, which from that time, I had the hope that I will be well. And then every treatment that the consultant told me that they're going to go through with me, they did. And afterwards, I went back to Ghana. My best of knowledge, I would say it was very comfortable, and then it's more, I recommend it also to other people because it has been good. Because the bottom line was to get healed. The bottom line was to get my health back, of which now I can say I'm almost about 80, getting to 90%, doing things as normal as I used to do it. So coming to Germany and the experience that I had in Germany, it was good and it has helped me a lot. at home, there is this saying that it is better to know what is wrong with you than you look for a solution to it than not knowing what is wrong with you. And we are trying every medication, which becomes like a try and error. But when I got to Germany, what was wrong with me was able to be identified, or was able to identify. The doctors were able to identify that this and that and that and that was wrong with me, and they responded to the treatment that I needed. But when I was at home, they were trying, because before I was told that it was pneumonia. Then later, I was told that it's something to do with my rib. So it was like guessing thing when I was at home. I knew that I was having a problem from the mining company, but as to what was wrong with me, I didn't know. So I came to Germany. Then I got to know that the I was suffering from different things as a result of the mining sector that I was. So knowing what was wrong with me helped me a lot, because it made me condition myself and have the mind that I will be well. So I got to know what was wrong with me in Germany, and then solution was provided. As I said before, it was a friend of mine who lives in the UK. He's called Benny Ajman. So this friend of mine came to Ghana and heard about my condition. And he has been dealing with this condition, like helping people to seek for medical attention abroad and then other part of the world. So when he heard about my condition, then he said to me he knows an agency, he knows a consultant in Germany. So he will speak to them and they will get back to me, of which he honored his word, spoke to them, and then did all the paperwork. And then payment was done, and I came over to have treatment for what I was going through. I think the treatment, and then organizing my treatment in Germany was so good, and then it was so easy. Before, when I arrived, I was even doubting, is it, am I going to get well, or am I going to be admitted in a hospital or whatsoever? But to be honest with you, the treatment went very well. People that received me, they spoke with me. They assured me of my health, that I'm going to be well. Um, every time that we were supposed to go to see a doctor, there was a translator to speak to the doctor. To speak to the doctor in Dutch, and then explain it also to me in the simplest way that I will understand. And logistics were okay. Accommodation, they sought for accommodation for me, and they did virtually everything that went on in Germany. They did it for me to be in Germany. 100%. Satisfied with the work that they are doing. They are doing amazing work. And to be honest, I think when I arrived, I even got a little bit pissed off about certain things that I was anticipating that it was going to happen. But they took their time and explained it to me, and I understood, because I was not having understanding of it. I was thinking otherwise. But when they explained to me, I understood it, and then I went through the process, and they took their time to talk to me, to assure me, to encourage me, and I went through the process. And now I feel strong as I feel by the grace of God, and also the very good work that they did in Germany for me. I would say if I'm to rate them, if I'm to give like 100 over 100, people will say you are exaggerating. But to me, I will give them 97 over 100 because they've really done well. Now I can breathe. Now I can walk a distance that I don't feel that kind of short breath that I used to feel. I can do certain things that I was not able to do before I came to Germany. Now I'm able to go back to work. Even yesterday, I went to work. I did everything that I was supposed to do, and I came back home. As at now, I can say I'm almost 80 to 90% healed as I feel within myself. And they've done well because the way they took their time to talk to me, encourage me, and then arrange everything for me. They are the best that I have seen within this illness that I had and the treatment that I've gone through. I think my little advice that I'll give it to people going through this type of illness or sickness, which they are in other part of the world, thinking that they can be healed, which they've been told that you can't be healed, which they've been told that there is no remedy for it. I will recommend this agency that I I got to know them through my friend, to each and everyone, that there is hope for everything that you are going through, and they are able to look for best doctors, specialists, for them to go through everything that you are going through and come out with the result. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to also express my gratitude to you especially. I used to call you in off time. Sometimes it's not office time. Sometimes it's very early in the morning, but you pick my call. Even if call is not being picked, you send me a message. I'll call you by this time, and you call me and explain things to me and encourage me in things. I'm very grateful to you and your team, and then I'm looking forward to have the second session being done very soon, as we are on the process doing everything that we can, that we will be there within a month or so. I'm very grateful to every job and every effort that you guys put together to help me to get to this point that I'm able to breathe, I'm able to walk as a normal person as I used to be. Thank you very much for your help. I'm much grateful.